Welcome to this Tarot de Marseille card reading for October 7 to October 20, 2019. Please remember that this is a general reading on the energies going on right now globally regarding politics, climate, etc., and inside of us as human beings and earth people living on this planet, and therefore it will not necessarily resonate with your personal life in details. If you would like a personal reading, please read the info in the box below this video. If you want to know more about the star people who's coming through to us in my readings, more reflections of metaphysics going on, please tune into my website herlanguage.dk or my YouTube channel. The star people whom I'm referring to is the native people from different cultural groups who once lived here on Earth before returning to their soul homes, better known more specifically as the old Egyptians, the Mayans, the Aztecs, and several other Indian cultures, and further the Mongolians, the Aboriginals and Ethiopians, and many, many others. They built their entire existence on the direct communication with civilizations or inhabitants in the star system, believing in coexistence with respect for nature, sounds and colors. So let's head on and see what messages come through to us from the star people for the next 2 weeks. The first card to show itself is Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun in reverse, talking about deceitfulness, lack of clarity, hypocrisy. To find the area in which we meet this, we'll turn to the Minor Arcanas for more specifics, and here we have Two of Swords making its entrance, referring to debate, judgment, duel on a mental level, through our communication, both with ourselves as thoughts and ideas and with others. We really need to be careful what we feed ourselves with, because there is a lot of disharmony going on, including all of the adjectives we used for the Sun card, everywhere, both on the global scene and in our private lives. It is advisable that we pay extreme attention to the spoken word and also what kind of radio, TV programs and all kinds of social medias we spend time on. These cards indicate that we are not seeing the big picture of things, which makes us panic or feeling frustrated, which again leads us right back to dueling and debating with one another. And also with ourselves, as we might be feeding ourselves with negative beliefs like, I cannot do this, I'm not worthy of receiving this and that, or I'm not as clever, beautiful, sporty, etc. as everyone else. And so let's move on to the next Major Arcana card. Actually, 3 cards came out when I asked for a card to show itself, and so here we meet card number 14, the Temperance card, talking about transformation, healing and adaptability. Next card we meet is card number 8, the Justice card, referring to law, equity, balance. Finally, we have the last card, and here we find card number 0, the Fool in reverse, talking about lies, quackery and incorrect judgment leading to wrong or unrightful actions. Now we'll move our attention to the Minor Arcanas to find the specific areas in which we'll find all these changes and energies. The first card to make its entrance is 6 of Swords, then 5 of Wands, and lastly 8 of Swords. And these cards all read together are telling us that the reason for the somewhat mental imbalance we are experiencing derives from tiredness, feelings of imprisonment, and other difficulties about being heard and understood through our communication, our speech. We are in change in this area, trying to adapt to very different cosmic frequencies starting to come through to us living in a heavy 3D density. It's so alienate to us that we at this moment are not yet fully adequate to transform our way of thinking and understanding new ideas coming in. However, On a physical level, we seem to be in balance, and therefore we are able to make the right and most suitable decision for ourselves when it comes to how we treat our bodies, how we behave in our relationships, and how we express ourselves in a creative manner. With 5 of Wands here, it is also indicated that we have put, and maybe still are putting, a lot of hard physical work into these areas to a degree where it has almost led to exhaustion. But still, something has got to give. The way we unite both our mental and physical state is to have another look at how we might be too self-defensive and trying to keep our guard up when it comes to holding on to old patterns of perceiving and understanding things. Things are shaking us up mentally. We are almost forced to rectify the way we approach ourselves and others, because it makes us act in destructive and unjustified ways. Perhaps we should raise questions like, what am I even trying to defend? Or, do I really mean this and that? Try to continue the line of such questions until you find the core of your own mental self-defense. We need to do some mindful and psychological introspection here with 8 of Swords when it comes to communicating ourselves to others. To sum up what these next 2 weeks are about for us in general terms, we will as usual turn to the bottom of each card deck, and firstly we have card number 7, the Chariot, talking about victory, spiritual or material development, leadership and success. With this card we have Knight of Pentacles turning up from the minor arcanas, referring to self-confidence, authoritarian abilities and orders coming in if you're starting up your own business, for example. He is, however, not as mature as the King or the Queen, but he certainly comes onto the stage with renewed energy, saddling his horse in the strong belief that he will conquer whatever is out there to be conquered. We will be, or have already gradually become, more aware and conscious about our physical situation and role here on Earth. Taking leadership of our own lives. What will we put up with and what will we not put up with? Deciding for ourselves how to cultivate our own grounds, so to say. We are in progress in this area. We are beginning to form the lives that we need to live and not only want to live. The power is being taken back to ourselves. Lately we have seen mass demonstrations all over the planet, people having the courage to stand up and say no, no more of this suppression, political or financial fraud, rampant actions, etc., etc. Movement is happening and we are too in movement. Movement for a successful change at the very end. Lastly, I asked for a few color cards from the deck created by Ina Segal, the secret language of color cards, to see what colors we are guided to focus on for healing out these imbalances for the next weeks to come. For the first 4 major arcana cards I pulled purple, developmental clarity, and sapphire, regenerate your body. The purple color referring to our crown chakra, and maybe an extended message could be to stay focused, pause, slow down and feed ourselves with positive thinking and ideas, with a special intention to go for the best outcome for all involved in any situation. The color of sapphire is linked to the throat chakra and further also to the pineal gland due to its deeper bluish texture, and as this chakra links to prior lifetimes and looking behind the veil of things. If you wish to go deeper here, it might be a good idea to connect with the lapis lazuli stone with its exactly deep blue color and characteristics for this chakra in particular. Blue also makes me think of water, so drink plenty of water, go to the sea or a nearby lake, or have a swim somewhere, or take a cooling bath. It's about resetting our physical bodies, cleaning off negativity. That will have a great influence on us speaking our truth, leading to wise communication. So the cards pretty much speak for themselves. A clear, calm and harmonious mental stability is required so that we can see our inner truth, inner being, understanding that we are all connected to and through universal or cosmic truth, and further to communicate it through our speech, using only non-offensive, non-aggressive language. Speaking from the source of it all. For the Chariot and Knight of Pentacles, the color of Cyan, Build Your Confidence, came out as I shuffled the deck, which is drawing our attention to the throat chakra through the strong bluish color. I believe we had this color in the last reading I gave as well. So Spirit wants to underline the importance of keeping to our truth, speaking our truth, and acting accordingly to it. For many years now, to me the light blue color has had a significant meaning and reference to the higher galactic realms and supernatural powers. Meditate for a moment upon this color and figure out what it means to you. As a final remark on this, I will say that there seems to be a link between the physical and the mental realms in general in this reading, and so we are asked to combine these two through physically building our new material earth life in the spirit of truth. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you have enjoyed the reading. Remember to listen to your body for signs that let you know that we are not alone. Rest, reinforce yourself, meditate in all of the many different ways there are to reach a calm, balanced mind. Go within through your pineal gland in the attempt to find ways to integrate the deep truth about yourself and experience how you begin to trust yourself more and more. Thank you for watching and listening. Take care. Bye for now.